I want us to talk about something, talk about a power of your cycle. See, the people that you keep around you have 70% influence on your life. I don't care to know your upbringing, how strict your parents were when they were bringing you up. If you keep staying around wrong people, I tell you the truth, you'll be influenced. You will be influenced. I was among the people that said this before now when I was still young, when I was still a teenager, that my friend will never deceive me. That whatever I choose to do is what I would do. That no one can influence my life. See, that's a very big lie from the pit of hell. A time came in my life that I started changing without knowing. See, to me, I was like, nothing is happening to me, but I know that changes are happening gradually. The thing was happening gradually. This is representing three friends from three different backgrounds. When they say that birds of a feather flocks together, see, don't take it for a joke. That statement is real. Birds of a feather flocks together. See, if you don't want to become what your friends are, don't associate yourself with them. Anyone that is your friend, look at the person. If you stay around the person for some time, you will start changing. You start taking the form of what you see. But the change will not happen automatically. It's a gradual process. You see yourself changing into that. Now look at this. This is three friends from three different backgrounds. This one person is from a bad family with bad influence, exposed to evil. This one is just from a family that you just do what you want to do. But this person, the family is not that bad, but it's just that he chose the wrong path. This person, there is no time for the family, there is no time for the parents to educate or to advise him. He's just from a do how you like family. But this one is from a family where he has been receiving advice, teaching, punishment, discipline from the parents, but he is choosing the wrong way based on influence. So this one is not that corrupt. Do you get it? This person, the background is corrupt. But this one, the background is not corrupt. Because he is choosing the wrong path. While this person is from a very good family. He is just from a very godly family. And he just entered into a new school. He got registered into a new school. And he met these two friends. He started working with them. Just believe me that the more they stay together, these people will influence. These people will influence him. Now, do you know that a 70% of children from good family, they don't have what I call defensive mechanism. They don't have this strong, decisive. They are 70%, not all of them, 70% of them are not, they are not strong in their decisions because they have not been exposed. This one has been exposed. This one is just entering into exposure, but this person don't know anything. They don't even know how bad the world is. Maybe he's from that family that they don't normally open the gate for him. You cannot go out of the gate. You stay inside. Whenever you come out from school, you just stay inside. But they just entered into university. Are you getting it? This person is just coming from a rugged foundation, rugged family. But this person is just coming out from a foundation that is not bad. But because of accumulated knowledge, it is not spoiling him. He is not as bad as this person. But this person is coming from a very good family. This person is just coming from a good family. Now, see what happens is this. For this person not to be this, he needs to stay away from these people. Because when he starts staying around these people, I tell you the truth, it will take time. He will start taking the form of these people. He start looking like these people. Because the truth there is this. If you don't want to take the shape of who you are looking at, don't associate yourself with them. Now, you have a friend that smokes, and you think that you can, as you're working with a person, that you cannot smoke, you're a big liar. I've tested alcohol once. I've tested alcohol once. And who made me to do that was my friend. That day, I can't, I wasn't, I think the way it happened, I can't even imagine myself opening that beer that day. I opened that beer that day and I finished one bottle. That was the first and only time I did that. For the first time in my life, I opened a bottle of beer and drank because of my friend. I was with him. I've stayed long with him. My friend made me to drink beer for the first time in my life. So if this person don't want to be like them, there's no way he or she should associate it. Now you have a friend that is doing hookup, and you feel that associating with that your friend, that as you walk with that your friend, as you move with that your friend, that you cannot join that business. She called me again, told me one day that her roommate was into hookup. That her roommate was into hookup. That immediately it is 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. The girl will just leave the room. One day that she needed money, and she asked a friend to give her money. The friend told her that I will not give you money if you cannot follow me, if you cannot join me in what I'm doing. If you cannot join me in what I'm doing, I will not give you my money. What saved her was that she left that room. Because if she had stayed in that room, she would have joined that girl. Because it takes strong will for you to overcome such pressure. Some of the girls that are into hookup now, what led them into it was the association, their cycle. Be careful, the power of your cycle. Let me just say, whatever you know, you cannot do what you don't know. 70% of how you live your life is based on what you have heard, what you have seen. Yes. Now look at these people here now. This person from a good family, that this is his or her first time of living alone. He has been under the umbrella of the parents. He has been under the protection and shade of the parents from his childhood to his teenagehood. He now got admission. There's a spirit in spoken words. The words we exchange, words have spirit in it. I'm just telling the truth. Now look at this person now. One of them will change the other. And I think some of these children, some teenagers that grew up in a good background, they don't have strong will. A good number of them don't have strong will. I can tell you the truth. You know, these people, some of these teenagers that grew up in a rugged, abusive, wrong foundation, they have strong will more than those that grew up from a good and righteous background. A good number of them. That is why you see some of pastors' children messing up. When they mess up, they will cover, they will be pretending. They have separate clothes. The one they wear in school and the one they wear at home. Whenever they are coming back for holiday or anything, they will not change to their house clothes. But when they now go back to school, they will dump those ones. Let me just tell you, some of the clothes that your children wear at home, they don't wear it in school. Yes. You don't know. Yes, now. Now there is spirit in communication in ways that we speak. Now, so one of these persons will change the other. Now, you know, when you're communicating with this person, when you're communicating with somebody, two of you are sharing spirit. Two of you are sharing knowledge. Now, look at what is happening between these two persons. These three persons now. First, this person will now come and talk to this person. That is how it's happening. The more she, the more she or he is sharing knowledge with this person, he is changing him or her gradually. The more they stay together, the more they do things together, the more they discuss, the more they talk to each other, they are sharing knowledge and they are transferring spirit. One of them will change. Now look up. This bad one, this one is changing. That's the reason why, do you know good people easily get spoiled? Do you know that? Good people easily get spoiled. As in, you see it, for one to do evil, you don't need to fight to do evil. You do evil. As in, there is the pressure that is in doing good is less to that of, there's no pressure in doing evil. There's no pressure in doing evil. You can easily do evil, you can easily do bad things. This is why, for one to change from good to bad, you don't need to struggle. You don't even need to fight. Now, see, the more they interact with each other, she is becoming like her. See, the more she interacts, she is becoming like her. You cannot differentiate them. Birds of a feather flock together, because birds of a feather flock together. Now, the truth is, you cannot be the good one in the midst of bad people. If you don't have this defensive mechanism, if you don't have a strong will as a teenager, as a person, truth is beyond teenagehood. If you don't have strong will, don't stay close to bad friends. Be careful of your circle. Now, look at this person from a godly family. Look at, she has turned to what her friends looks like. Now, look at this person. I'm not even coming, maybe she is close to this person more than this person. Now, she has known what this person knows. You know that some girls go into lesbianism because of their roommate or because of their friends. Some guys that are into homosexuality, they are into it. They start doing it because their friends led them to it. Now, this person, you cannot differentiate them anymore because they have been communicating, they have been talking. Now, let this one come in. Now, when this one now come in and share what she has, her latest gist, now you will now see. Have you ever seen friends acting the same way? You cannot differentiate them. You cannot differentiate them because they are pouring their knowledge. They are pouring what they have. They are sharing their knowledge. Now look at what happened here now. Some of them are the same. Okay, just look at this. The three have become one. You can't differentiate them. You see how this one easily influence these ones because he has stronger will. It has to do with will. He has stronger will. She has stronger will. She influenced these ones.